This video focuses on explaining the judgment method of spare parts. The spare parts test is divided into the following two parts. 1. Spare parts independent testing. 2. Testing spare parts with power on. Spare parts independent testing. Spare parts for measuring resistance with a multimeter are as follows. 1. AC motor. 2. Compressor. 3. Electronic expansion valve. 4. Power module board. 5. Stepper motor. Turn the multimeter to the ohm gear. Test the resistance between the red and black wires of the fan terminal. The black and white wires are the red and white wires. The resistance between the red and black wires plus the resistance between the black and white wires equals the resistance between the red and white wires. The fan is normal. Fixed frequency. Adjust the multimeter to the ohm gear. Test the resistance between the compressor terminals CR, CS, and RS respectively. The resistance between CR plus the resistance between CS equals the resistance between RS. The compressor is normal. Frequency conversion. Adjust the multimeter to the ohm gear. Test the resistance between the compressor terminals UV, UW, and VW respectively. The resistance between UV is equal to the resistance between UW is equal to the resistance between VW. The compressor is normal. Turn the multimeter to the ohm gear and test the resistance of the expansion valve terminals before red-orange, red-white, brown-blue, and brown-yellow. The resistance value is between 48 plus or minus 4 ohm, and the expansion valve is normal. Test IPM module resistance between P and U VW. Then test IPM module resistance between N and UVW. The resistances range are between 1 megaohmic with 10 megaohmic, and they are similar. Adjust the multimeter to the ohm range and test the resistance between the red wire of the motor and other wires respectively. The resistance between the right wire and any other wires in the same time, and the value is about 200 to 300 ohm. Testing spare parts with power on. The spare parts for measuring voltage with a multimeter are as follows. 1. DC motor. For the DC fan motor, the resistance is difficult to test due to its different structure from the AC fan motor, so the voltage between the wires of the terminals is measured. Note, this operation needs to operate and run the machine with electricity. Please pay attention to the safety of electricity. 1. First determine whether the voltage between the red wire and the black wire is 310 volt. If not, please replace the computer board. 2. Turn on the machine to check whether the motor can run, and replace the motor if it cannot run. 3. If it is running, measure whether the voltage between the white wire and the black wire is 15 volt. If it is, to replace the motor. If not, to replace the computer board.